Today, we're going to look at something I have no clue about. From the cartoon, Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at some Dungeons and Dragons figures from the cartoon. They were released by Hasbro. The copyright date on them says 2023, but it seems like they were out there longer than that. But I do remember watching the cartoon when I was a kid, but I don't believe it was on very long. It was a pretty good cartoon, I thought. But as I was tooling along our local Walmart, doing a toy hunt, I always check the clearance. Always check the clearance. You never know what you might find in there. And you just don't want to walk away from a deal if it's there. But I found these. They were $6 a piece. So I picked them up. This one we have Hank and Diana. Again, I do not remember these characters. I remember this guy's outfit, but I would have never guessed his name was Hank. But we're going to get into these, see what we got. Again, I have no idea how to unpack these, and I'm not really sure if I'm even worried about the package on this. This may be the first action figures I've unboxed that the package went in the trash. So well, let's get into it. We'll go ladies first, so we'll go Diana first. Get our knife here. Find where we're going to cut. I see some tape here. Some tape here. And some tape here. I'm hoping this will get us in to our plastic. And it looks like it's going to. Yep, that's going to get us in there. We'll put our knife up. Here we go. Again, Diana, Dungeons and Dragons. Hasbro did release these. These are rated 4 and up. So be aware of that. Let's see. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Oh, I forgot to show the packaging if anybody wants to see that. So Diana, it says there's a die in there. If anybody ever played Dungeons and Dragons, I kind of dabbled in it, but we didn't have the patience to do it. And on this side you have cartoon of Diana, the back, copyrights and warnings. There is a QR code here. Not sure what that's going to do for you, but let's see what we got. All right, let's get in. This looks like the package, so we're going to open up this parchment paper first. I got it taped up. And look here. We have, looks like a flag, I don't know, and a bow or a stick. Not sure how this is going to go with the character. And yes, there it is. There's our die in it. If anybody plays Dungeons and Dragons, hit me up. I might have a die for you. All right, there's that. Next parchment paper. Looks like we're going to have our character. It's taped up. No ties on this, huh? And here we go. Here's Diana. All right. So not a bad figure at all for, I mean, it's well worth $6. I'm not sure how much these cost pre-order, or obviously it probably wasn't worth it because these have been, I've seen them around. I just never really had the urge to buy them. But yeah, so we got our head goes all the way around on Diana. She looks down. She can't look up. Her arms, she's got the butterfly. Let's see, upper arm does go all the way around. at the wrist goes all the way around. We got single jointed elbows. Our hands go up and down. Yep. Waist articulation. Waist goes all the way around. Oh, there is a bit of ab crunch there. That's surprised me. Splits. A little tight, but yeah. She got the splits. Straddles. Not much straddle going there. It's about all she's got. Knees. Double jointed knees. Whoa. Double jointed knees on this. Wow. I'm impressed. Can she pirouette? Look at that. She's going to pirouette. Do, 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 do. So there she is. Diana. I'm kind of impressed with this figure. I mean, it's nothing that I would ever want, but man, double jointed, pinless knees, single jointed, pinless elbows. So Hasbro really spent some money on this line. Unfortunately, it wasn't a big seller. I believe a movie or a new cartoon was released this in 2023 or maybe 2022, but not sure. I thought there was, and I think it flopped pretty bad. And there she is. Diana, not bad. Next, we're going to go after Hank. Here's Hank. Again, you can see $6. And this thing, if you pull these stickers off, it was 6 today. It was 10 January 1st. And October 12th happens to be my birthday, if anybody wants to buy me any gifts this coming October. But October 12th, 2023 is $24.97, and they clearance down to $20. So it was originally $24.97. Man, there's just, I mean, if that movie would have hit big and would have been a big hit, these probably would have been selling off the shelf. But unfortunately, like I said, I'm pretty sure that movie flopped. Haven't seen it. Maybe I'll have to watch it. I think it was a live action based on the old cartoon we used to watch, which, like I said, I barely remember it. A lot of stuff going on back in the 80s. I didn't have a whole lot of time for Dungeons and Dragons. You might say, well, what a weirdo. You love G.I. Joe and He-Man. Well, I did, but you got to pick which, pick your favorites. Got one more piece of tape here. There's the back. Looks like he's going to have a 20-sided die, too. And, oh, there he is on the side. There he is on the front. If I didn't show, nothing was on the top. Your warning labels and copyrights. And that may be a 40. Help me out. Anybody leaving a comment. Is that 40 years of Dungeons and Dragons cartoon? 40th anniversary? Leave a comment if you know about that, because I sure don't. All right, we'll open up his accessories first. Oh. This is not a 20-sided die. This is an 8-sided die. So we're on our way to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We'll set that to the side. And then we have, oh, this is pretty cool. It's a lot better than I thought. And after I opened hers, those little green flags, I wasn't expecting something that cool. So we got a bow and arrow, and one's drawn back in the knock. Is that called a knock? Is that what they call that? And we got one more accessory even, and it's a regular bow, but no arrows with that. Not even a drawstring on it. Let's get Hank open. Yeah. Some people might have called him Bo Cephas when he was a boy. Oh, Hank. All right. That's it. Nothing else in that parchment paper. Set that aside, and here we go. We've got Hank, and I like it. He's got hands to pull back the bow. Blonde hair. These actually look pretty good. Could we put these on a shelf, you think? Should we keep these or not? I know I'm not going to get the whole line. If I walked in there again and found a couple more for $6, I think I would pick them up. Well, they do have a foot ankle rock too that I failed to mention on her. Let's see if she does. Yeah, her ankles do rock, so that's pretty good articulation to pretty much go to clearance. I'm sure there was people out there that wanted to buy these. But let's see what we got. Articulation. We got head. Oh, head all the way around. Doesn't look up again. Maybe slightly. Will look down slightly. Does have an ab crunch. Arms. They do go all the way around to his shoulder, but his top here is keeping him from really doing it really well. Elbows all the way around. Single jointed elbows. This guy here does not have wrist articulation. It just goes all the way around. So she's got him in articulation so far. Waist all the way around. And splits. Oh, he does good splits. Straddles. Whoa, he does great straddles. Where's that splits and straddles backwards? Oh, well, it don't matter. At my table, splits are this and straddles are that. If anybody gets upset about it, leave a comment and tell me how I'm just a dirtbag for not getting splits and straddles right. All right, there's double jointed pinless knees. And look at the pirouette this guy can do. Do. Yeah, a lot of articulation on this guy. I'm impressed, actually. Really, really impressed. But it does have a lot of articulation. So here we go. We got Hank and Diana. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. So if you're out there and you see one for $6, I would probably even say to the $10 mark wasn't bad. All right, so yeah, Hank and Diana. Here's a little ditty about Hank and Diana. It just hit me. Oh well, there you go. Till next time. Oh yeah.